Hi all, welcome to Competition Exam Cracker. In this video, we'll be covering the 13th part of Barron's 800 words with easy to remember images series. And we are covering 20 words in each video. So kindly visit to the channel to complete all the Barron's 800 words. So moving ahead in the session. So 241st word that we have is dormant, which means inactive. And you can remember this easily with the help of this image. Otherwise, आप वर्ड को ब्रेक करके याद रख सकते हो. सो यू कैन ब्रेक दिस वर्ड और आप इसको एज अ दूर मैन याद रख सकते हो. सो किसी इंसान का मन अगर उससे दूर है, सो ही इज काइंड ऑफ इनएक्टिव इन दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग. सो उसका जो मन है वो उससे दूर है अभी. सो ही इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड, ही इज नॉट इनएक्टिवली लिसनिंग और अटेनिंग टू दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग. सो इस हिसाब से आप इसको याद रख सकते हो. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट वर्ड. So the next word is dross, which means waste or worthless matter. So consider gross word as something as worthful because अगर gross profit है, so profit को वो कुछ meaning दे रहा है. अगर gross loss है, तो वो loss को कुछ meaning दे रहा है. So in that manner, आप gross को worthwhile मान के dross को as a worthless matter remember कर सकते हो. Moving to the next word. Next is dupe, which means to deceive or trick, and you can remember this by the help of this image. Otherwise आप इसको थोड़ा word play करके इसको डूबे पढ़ सकते हो because this is P, and अगर आप P का water image निकालोगे so it is kind of डूबे only. So you can consider this as डूबे, which in Hindi means that you are making a kind of loss. So आप business में डूब रहे हो या फिर you are losing out on your money. So through that you can remember. So if someone is duping you, so probably आप डूब रहे हो because he will trick and आपकी money आपके हाथ से निकल जाएगी. So through that you can remember this word. Moving to the next word. So next is ebullient, which means exhilarated or overly enthusiastic. So आप इसको ये bull word से याद रख सकते हो. So bull is very powerful एंड उसके अंदर एनर्जी काफी होती है. सो आप उससे रिलेट करके एंथुजियास्टिक वर्ड को रिलेट कर सकते हो. एंड ऑल्सो यू कैन कंसिडर दिस ई एस इलेक्ट्रॉनिक. सो आप ये देखते होगे कि इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड पे काफी सारे जो सोशल मीडिया पे लोग हैं वो बुल जैसे काम करते, दे आर ओवरली एंथुजियास्टिक. वो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड पे काफी सारी चीजें लिख देंगे बट जब सामने आएंगे तो कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे. So also with that, you can relate to this word and remember it very easily. Moving to the next word. Next is eclectic, which means selecting from various sources. So you can consider this image as well. Otherwise, आप इसको थोड़ा सा word play करके याद रख सकते हो. So when you are pronouncing this word, you can feel selective word because eclectic and selectic is kind of similar sounding word. Otherwise, you can play around this EC and consider this as CE. तो थोड़ा सा अगर वर्ड प्ले करोगे तो वो खुद से प्रोनाउंस कर देगा एज सिलेक्टिव. सो अगर आप इन दोनों ट्रिक को साथ में यूज करोगे सो यू कैन इजीली रिमेंबर दिस वर्ड. सो मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट वर्ड. सो नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज effervescence, which means a state of high spirit or liveliness or bubbles in a liquid or fizz. So this is little tricky word to remember, but we can try to remember this by breaking this word itself. So आप इस पर्व को as a पर्व याद रख सकते हो. So पर्व means the festival. So आप इसको as a festival relate कर सकते हो and festival का sense है कि आप वहां पे enjoyment करोगे and उस enjoyment में there is a high spirit and liveliness, and also you will have some drink and those drink have bubbles in it. So थोड़ा सा tricky है but still you can connect it and remember. Otherwise इसको ऐसे याद करना is little difficult. So moving to the next word. Next is effete, which means depleted of vitality or over redefined. So you can consider it as fat. So you are reducing fat. So अगर आप milk में fat remove कर रहे हो, so you are adding water or you are depleting its quality. So आप उससे इसको relate कर सकते हो. अदरवाइज एक वर्ड होता है हिंदी में फेटना एंड इट इज क्वाइट साउंडिंग लाइक द सेम. सो आप इसको फेटने से रिलेट कर सकते हो एंड हिंदी में आप फेटने को कनेक्ट कर सकते हो कर्ड के साथ, जहां पे आप दही को फेंट के छाछ बना रहे हो. So you are depleting its thickness and you are making it like a liquid. So आप इन दोनों ट्रिक से इसको याद रख सकते हो. So either way you are comfortable, you can go ahead with that. So going to the next word. Next is efficacy, and this is very easy word to remember because यहाँ पे efficiency का sounding आ रहा है. So efficacy, efficiency, and efficiency you can also connect it with the image. Moving to the next word. Next is effrontery, which means shameless boldness or presumptuousness. So don't consider it as a personal thing, but just for the sake of remembering, we are using this image. So you can connect this front word with this image because she usually come in front of camera in public places, in front of the public, and she asked to take pictures. So इससे आप थोड़ा सा connect कर सकते हो. So if people can come in front of camera in public place, so they are bold, and through that you can connect with shameless boldness or presumptuousness. So moving to the next word. Next is egoism, which is very easy word to remember, which means the tendency to see things in relation to oneself or self-centeredness. And you can consider this image जहाँ पे वो खुद का ही चेहरा हमेशा देखेगा. He is very self-centered person. And आप इसको अगर ब्रेक करके याद रखो, so ego is a word जहाँ पे आप खुद को ज्यादा वैल्यू दे रहे हो. So आप उस इमोशन के साथ कनेक्ट करके self-centeredness को याद रख सकते हो. Moving to the next word. Next is egotistical, which again means excessive, self-centered or conceited. And again you can remember it with the help of this word ego. So अगर ego है तो self-centered वहां पे रहेगा. Moving to the next word. So the next word that we have is egotistical, which means again excessively self-centered or conceited. So again you can remember it with the help of this word ego. So ego जहाँ पे भी रहेगा self-centeredness रहेगा. So this is very easy word to remember. Moving to the next word. Next is elegy, which means a poem or a song expressing lamentation. So वो सारे song जो funeral में गाए जाते हैं, that is known as a elegy. So you can remember it with any of the incident where you have heard this song. Otherwise आप इसको as a allergy याद रख सकते हो. So you feel allergy when somebody near to you passes away and you feel allergy to this song at that particular time. So you can relate it with that feeling and you can remember this word easily. So moving to the next word. Next is elicit, which means to provoke or draw out. So there are two similar sounding words. One is elicit, other is elicit. So elicit is very easy to remember because we are having the similar kind of word of illegal. So which is kind of immoral or illegal is known as illicit. ILL is a clear indication that it is pertaining to illegal. And other is illicit, which means to evoke a reaction. So simply you can consider it as somebody whose name is Ali. You are asking him to sit. So you are expecting a reaction from him that if you are telling him to sit, he will sit. So through that you can remember this. So simply you have to break this word. One is Ali, other is sit. And you have to consider Ali as ALI, Ali. So Ali, sit. You are asking Ali to sit, which means you are provoking a reaction. So moving to the next word. Next is Elysian, which is a substance believed to have a power to cure ills. And you must have heard some medicines name as elixir. So through that you can remember it. Otherwise, so this is kind of word which is sounding as ill. So if you consider this EL, so you can pronounce it as ill. So which means it is pertaining to ill and you are cutting it down. Cross is a big symbol of cutting something down or negating something or proving something wrong. So आप उसको ऐसे याद रख सकते हो कि ill को cut कर रहे हैं. So it is curing ill. It is preventing from the illness. So kind of that thing. So with that wordplay, you can remember it. Otherwise, with the help of the medicine name, you can easily remember this word. Moving to the next word. Next is Elysian, which means a delightful or a blissful. So simply connect it with the image of these beautiful children. Otherwise, you can make a sentence wherein Asians are Elysians. We are Asian and we are Elysian people. So Asian are Elysian. So if you consider this SIAN, so this 4 letter comes in the word Asian as well. So Asians are Elysians. So with that, you can remember it very well. Moving to the next word. Next is emaciated, which means a thin or wasted. So you can break this down in 3 independent words and you can consider something which can connect with thin and wasted. So first word that we have is Emma, which means Emma Watson, who is a well-known actress. And CI means you can read it as she, SHE. So Emma, she ate something. Emma has ate so less that she became very thin. So with that, you can connect emaciated with thin. So moving to the next word. Next is embellish. And embellish is a widely used word, which means to adorn or enhance. So embellish words feel as it is enhancing something. So I don't think you need any extra wordplay to remember this word. It is a word that feel like it is enhancing something or it is adorning something. And just to connect, you can also relate to this image of a beautiful woman with a lot of ornaments, which is making her look more enhanced. So with that, you can remember it very easily. Moving to the next word. Next is emollient, which means soothing or mollify. And there are some products with the same name, that is emollient. So you can connect it with those products which are pertaining to skin and they mollify skin, so they improve the quality of the skin. So you can also remember the word emollient with mollify, wherein you can find the spelling almost exactly the same. So you can connect it really well. Moving to the next word. Next is empirical, which means derived from an observation or experiment or pertaining to some practical kind of thing. And you can connect it with the scene of Nayak, where Anil Kapoor was asked to be at CM for a day and he gives this dialogue, लेकिन ये practical नहीं है. So with that you can connect. And also empirical is sounding like empire. So Anil Kapoor is handling an empire of Maharashtra. So through that you can try to connect it with these dialogue, and if you are connecting this dialogue, so it is very easy word to remember then. Moving to the next word. Next is emulate, so which means to imitate or copy. So simply you can connect it with the image, otherwise you can break this word and play around it. So E means electronical, and you can consider moon as face, and late. So people are switching on their camera very late and they copy one another to do that. If one person is switching off their camera, so other will copy that person in electronic mode on Zoom or any other application for that matter. So with that, you can connect it ki in electronic or virtual mode when meeting are happening. So people try to copy others to turn off their camera. So वो अपना जो face है, they try to show it a little late. So it is a little difficult word to remember, little tricky also. But still, if you can connect to this story, you can easily remember this word at exam time. Moving ahead. So with this, we have concluded the 13th part of Barron's 800 words with easy to remember images series. And if you enjoy, so kindly like, share and subscribe. And to cover the all 800 words, kindly visit to the channel and you will get a playlist there. And you can watch entire playlist there that is available on the channel. So do visit and stay tuned to the channel. We'll meet the next time. Till then, keep learning.